Hey friends, Lucian here with the Bullish Bears team, making the watch list video for Tuesday, September 26th. I actually did it ahead of time today. I was updating my computer, so I figured I would do the watch list ahead of time while I was doing it. So today's video will probably be a little bit shorter, but I'll try to make it effective for you guys. As you guys have been seeing lately, the alerts just still keep firing off. So basically what you want to do is obviously take the watch list that I create at night, look at the alerts that I send with the watch list each day, put these alerts, in your own brokerage firm, let them notify you by text or email or however your brokerage firm does it. Thinkorswim does it by text and it pops up in the screen. These are just ones that you can kind of just take a look at each night when we send the watch list, be prepared in the morning, and then take the watch list that we send by, Facebook, trade ideas each morning. Let's see here. You'll see we post it on our fan page here by 9 a.m. every morning. Trade ideas with Benzinga. Take this watch list and see which ones have some pre-market volume, and kind of just sit back and watch. What I kind of do is I kind of have. You'll see I do my charts where I'll do. Today there was a bunch of them, but I'll have them like this. You'll see all the marks and the alerts. When an alert fires off at a key area, I'll see when it's missing, and then I'll be able to pull up the chart. I'm looking for just patterns. I'll let the patterns form. So you'll see I put our watch list up like this at night, kind of see when the market opens, you'll see the patterns form, and then I'll pull up a chart when if there's a pattern or something that I like forming. What the heck's going on here? I have let me see here. I just did that and I tried putting there we go. Tried putting it back and then it messed up on me. I also have one over here, another one set up where I leave some room for some ones that are with trade ideas in the morning. So if some are running there with the volume, I put them up here. I have an SPX chart to see what's happening with the market. So I'm kind of just watching. There's a lot of charts that I have up there, but I'm just looking for patterns to form. If there's like a nice bull flag forming, I'll see it forming on a 5-minute chart, and then I'll kind of zone in on it through using this kind of setup here, the 1 and the 5-minute. I'll zoom in if it's something I like. For reversals, maybe I'll let a head and shoulders form or something, just let the pattern form. So again, it's just ideally just training myself to be able to trade both ways. So again, I've been a very short bias trader for a while. Now I'm trying to take more opportunities with longing. So I'm trying to look for more of the best setups and not trying to stay biased and only trade one way. Because if you're only a short bias trader in a long market, you can get caught up in not as great of trades. If you're only a long based trader in a downtrend market, then there's only so much you can trade. So ideally, you want to teach yourself to trade the best setups. So that's basically what I'm doing. Again, guys, when I make these watch list videos, ideally I'm looking to help you guys, but I'm just basically recording what I'm looking at night and let you guys look at it. So I'm just basically just showing you exactly what I'm doing. We're not all about showing you what trades to make, because again, if you watched our latest videos, the past couple watch list videos, you don't want to be copying other people's trades, because that's just going to get you caught up. If we start posting a trade, it'd be actually in Tim, Dan, and I's benefit if we started getting into a position and then calling out a trade. We have over 500 people in our trade room, so if we called out the specific trades that we were in, it would actually benefit us to do that for you guys. We'd make more money. So we get our position, we call it out to you guys, you get in on it, you prop up the price of the stock, we dump it, and then you guys are chasing, selling after us. So we get more profit that way. So it'd be just in our best interest to do that, but we're not about doing that. That's why we're making these videos and setting up these alerts. So basically that you'll be able to just learn how to trade yourself. Unfortunately, there's no easy way around hard work, and becoming a day trader is massive hard work. It's daily. It's getting in there every single day for months, if not year or 2 years of just non-stop learning charts and patterns to be good at it. So again, you don't want to be joining someone's alert service and copying their trades, because it's just going to be a waste of your time and you're going to end up losing money that way. It's a great way to lose money because again, the leaders of these trade rooms or chat rooms or alert services are just going to make money off of getting in the position and getting it out and letting you copy it. But a lot of newbies don't realize that. Again, not that the traders are doing anything wrong. That's just the way and nature of the beast. But what we're all about with the Bullish Bears is teaching you how to become a good trader yourself. So basically, I'm just making these watch list videos. It just kind of saves me some time. I make it at night, so I might as well just hit the record button. You look over my shoulder. I'm giving you the alerts, which is extremely valuable to have. I mean, you're going to pay for alert services somewhere at least $100 to $150 a month to get alerts. But all they're doing is you're paying extra just to give, for them to give you the exact alert that they're getting in on, which is something you don't want anyway. So you might as well just have the alerts ahead of time. You make the trade and the decision yourself, and teach yourself to become a good trader. That's what it's really all about. So that's basically all we're doing, is just trying to help you guys to become better traders. And yeah, so that's my little rant for right now. And let's look at the watch list. You'll see right here, ITUS kind of went up, pulled back, but started to kind of pick up again after market here today. I want to see this this 385 marker. Where is that? Right here, that 385 marker where it closed. You know, it's been running up for a few days. So if it falls below 385, this could be a decent short down. You'll see I put kind of some support right around that 250-ish area, right around the 200 SMA. But if it breaks above, you know, it could still run. There is a gap up between 456 and like 483. So if it breaks 431, this one could still potentially run. So again, this one could be move up or down either way pretty easily, and it's a low floater. So I put an alert if it breaks above 430 to potentially go long up into this gap up, or at or below 384. If it starts to fall, it might be a decent short. SRAX, this one again, 3 green days, holding its highs. You want to see this break. I put it above, or at 250, because I want to see it break that 250, that $half amount. If it doesn't, you know, watch it. If it falls below 245, might be a decent short down. But if it breaks above, you know, this can potentially go further. So SRAX, ITUS, ROKA. This one right here, you want to see right here, there's a gap right in between this 128 to 148-ish area. See if it breaks 127 and goes up into fill that gap. So that's why I put an alert at 127. If it breaks, potentially, again, this doesn't mean, these alerts don't mean to get in and buy. They just mean go look, very important area. You got to like basically watch the patterns form on the 5-minute and then look for potential entries on the 1-minute. And if you're new to day trading, obviously use a paper trading, a practice account, and make 200-300 trades at least until you get super comfortable looking at charts and patterns. And again, there are no guarantees to trading. Even the best traders fail, you know, 30 to 40% of the time. So you could be one of the best, and still you're going to still fail 30 to 40% of the time. Because there's absolutely no guarantees when trading. Trades go against you all of the time. And it's all about overcoming, you know, greed, you know, taking your profits when you have them, getting the scalps, not holding too long, not getting overly emotional. Don't let the highs get you. Don't let the lows get you. It's becoming numb when trading. You need to ideally again, just the hardest part to day trading is overcoming your emotions. So again, I'm still learning myself, guys. A lot of people will be like, "Oh, why don't you make trade, videos, show your trades, XYZ?" Because I'm still learning as a trader myself. I'm not doing super awesome like everybody else out there. I'm just letting you guys look over the videos that I make, and as it's kind of like this, almost like a trade journey thing. Like as we're growing, we're just making these videos to help you guys out. Some of you guys could just take the alerts that I'm making on my watch list that night and be a better trader than me. And that's totally awesome. We hope you do that. Again, because we're not all about trying to, we're not charging for membership services right now. So ideally, we want to keep it that way. If you have been following any of our videos or know about us, we are a donation-based community. So we work off of donations. Ideally, we don't want to charge membership fees. So the more people donate, the more likely we won't charge down the road. But just as of right now, just these alerts right now and all this work that we put in every night and make these videos and give you these alerts, it doesn't matter if you're a better trader than me. You can take these alerts and use them to yourself. It's still an extremely valuable service, and people are charging well over $100 a month for this type of service. And actually, I'd argue I don't think anybody's really even making these watch list videos with actual alerts that they're sending out. So again, it doesn't matter how good of a trader or Tim, Dan, or myself are. This is all about you becoming a good trader. That's what we're all about, is just empowering you and teaching you guys, and we're just teaching you along the way as we learn. So hopefully these videos and stuff are beneficial for you guys. MRNS, you'll see kind of like a double top, and then it kind of went and broke above it here today. So now you want to see if it's going to go and break 274. If it breaks 274, it may continue up. Be careful around $6. I'll put another, resistance line around $6. But if it falls below 550, this might be a decent short down. Be careful on $5, and then 450, you can go down from there. But just kind of keep an eye out on those levels there and see what happens. Take it above. Again, be careful. You can still potentially take it between 550 and 574 tomorrow. It could get a little choppy, so you want to see if it breaks above or fall below that $0.50 amount. KTOV, excuse me. This right here, it did have a close today right above that 200 SMA, which is very good. And you want to see if it's going to break above that 220-ish marker. If it does, see, careful on 250. Whole and $0.50 amounts are psychological resistance and support areas. So you got to look at candlesticks and patterns and stuff. See where the areas of support and resistance were before. And then also look at areas of whole and $0.50 amounts and look at patterns. Again, there's no easy way to do this other than every single day. Practice, 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 making hundreds of trades until you feel comfortable. That's why, again, I go back to alert services. They hurt you as a trader because it doesn't teach you how to become a good trader. It's teaching you to copy everybody else, and you're always going to be late to the game. You're always going to be late on your entries and late on your exits, and just scrambling, trying to chase everybody else, and that's what you don't want to do. Again, statistically, to become a successful trader, 90% fail. There's no way around it. I wish there was, not to be doom and gloom, but 90% of traders fail. There's no way around it. That's just a statistical fact. So 90% of traders that join people's trade rooms and alert services, they're going to fail. They churn over, they buy these services and courses, and they get in, and every few months they join, from trade room to trade room, or they quit. Unfortunately, that's just the reality, and that's why we're trying to do something different. Ideally, we're trying to keep our people around from the long term, and we're not afraid to tell people it's going to take a lot of hard work. We're not going to make it, I wish there was an easier way to do it, but unfortunately there isn't. It's just every single day going out there and just making hundreds of trades until you can either be comfortable with the emotions of day trading or you're going to quit. I wish that wasn't the reality, but we'd rather have people follow us and quit and save money and not lose the money that they have than, make a fantasy like day trading's, potentially easy or copying our trades, and it's going to be great for you. It's the simple reality is it's super hard and 90% fail, and you have to get out there every single day and just get in the grind and really face the emotions of day trading, because that's really what day trading is all about. It's just facing the emotions every single day until you can overcome them and become like ice, or unfortunately quit. So again, hopefully we can teach you guys enough to decide whether you can continue to move forward and become a good trader, or if you decide trading is not for you, hopefully ideally save you guys your money without losing it all. So JONE, this one right here, you'll see a few touches, almost 1, 2, 3, close to 4, right around that 179 marker. See if it breaks above there to potentially go long. If not, be careful right around 150-ish, and then obviously around the EMA, 13 EMA there. So, and also too, when you're looking at these, again, looking at shares are basically shares outstanding. Similar to float, it's a little bit higher to float. Anything under 20 million will be moving quicker, around 50 million or so, kind of like a mid-range. Anything kind of like towards 100 million or higher tends to move a lot slower. So when you get a breakout, it might not be as huge as something that has less than 20 million. The 20 million are going to have, again, quicker and bigger breakouts, but also quicker and bigger breakdowns. So it's just all a matter of whatever you feel most comfortable. That's why I like to do a kind of a range of both. I make these watch lists at night, then I look at the trade ideas in the morning. Sometimes you might get the trade ideas quicker at the opening and get, a different pop later. But I try not to be as biased. You'll see some people like to trade just a handful of, just the pre-market runners, get in, get out, and be done with their day. Again, I'm still learning myself what niche I like the best, but I can't do trade ideas, pre-market movers at night for you guys. So obviously we make these watch list videos to see which ones are still going to potentially pop. So again, you might get a 10 or 20 cent move off of a trade ideas pre-market mover, and a 30 or 40 or 50 cent move on one of these ones at night, because they might pop more in the morning because everybody's distracted. All the traders are looking at the trade ideas ones, and then these ones might pop off. So that's why it's good to kind of watch them both. Take a look at the trade ideas in the morning with these ones that we do at night, and just watch the patterns form. So JONE, looking for a break above 179. Obviously be careful around 2, and then obviously right around that 200 SMA, right around the 250 marker, see if it goes up that high. So BBG, this one's closed right, it tapped right off that 200 SMA, right around that 450. So I put a marker 454, see if it breaks above to continue up further, or obviously look down, excuse me, kind of a gauge a little bit around over $4. So see if it's going to continue up further or if it falls back down. But again, the ones that are nice about some of these ones that are a little bit higher, they move slower, but they move, they kind of grind a little bit. So if you're just looking to make a scalp here and there, 10, 20 cents, some of these will move without being crazy. Again, those trade ideas ones, they're awesome. They move up really quick, many of them, and they also move down really quick, many of them. So it's good to practice trading both ways of them, with the watch list ones at night and also the trade ideas in the morning. SN, this one I like right here because, hold on one second, I got a cough here, give me a second. This one right here closed right below $5, might be potentially about to break out. So this could really be a decent one. And it's closed above the 50 SMA. So watch for a break. If this one breaks above 5, careful at 550, see where it goes from there. But 450, decent support, 50-ish area, decent support. But this one, looks like it might be forming close to a decent breakout. CBAY, another one, potentially closing right above 8, getting close to the yearly high of 829, which would be a double top, so be careful. Watch level 2 and time in sales. That's another very important thing. If you're trading and you're not looking at level 2 and time and sales with the patterns and the EMAs, you're killing yourself. You got to really, really practice studying. Watch our level 2 and time and sales videos on YouTube. Really watch them. You need to look at the whole big picture. Candlesticks, support, resistance, EMAs, level 2, time and sales, and looking at it as a whole big picture. If you're not comfortable at level 2 and time sales, it's going to take a lot of time. There's no way around it. You have to study and watch it and look at hundreds of charts with time and sales, level 2, practice trades, support and resistance until you get comfortable. Level 2 can go crazy. It can go up and down super quick and real crazy. But again, and also level 2 can also be manipulated. That's why time and sales is very important to look at what orders are coming through. But it's basically getting into the flow and looking at the overall picture while trading. So this one right here, look for a break above 804. Be careful at 829. See if it breaks on 829. But you know, this one might be a potential breakout. It is over a whole dollar amount. So keep an eye on that one. CBAY, BETR. It's another one where it's holding its highs right at the end of the day here. You want to see it break above the high of day, 724. Obviously, be careful around 750. But, you know, this might be a potential run at closing above the 13 EMA. You know, between $7.50 to $8. You know, see what happens there. So that might be a decent one to keep an eye on. And you'll see this, it really kind of fired up towards the end of the day. So I do like BETR. EKSO. I don't love it. It's funny. I know someone's been busting my chops about when I say in my videos. Sometimes I don't love it. I don't know if I like this one. I was watching it because it was holding like kind of its highs, like it was breaking above 150. But actually, I wouldn't say. Well, now as I'm making this video, you see this is kind of crazy. I am going to put it on the watch list because it was hovering around this 150, which is around the 50 SMA. So if it can break above 150, this one might go. You'll see it's doing some crazy stuff after market here right now. So keep an eye on it. I will put it on the watch list just because see if it can break above 150, it might potentially have some room to run. I don't love this pattern or setup here, so obviously it's got to break above 150-ish for me to like it. In SNSR, I had this one down here for maybe a potential dip buy coming. If it breaks below 871, I don't like it, but if it breaks above that 933-ish marker, might be a potential reversal at some point. You'll see it's kind of hammering out a base right here right now, but it could be a bear flag, so it could easily fall. So you know, I like sometimes these ones that are at extreme highs or extreme lows. Extreme highs for a potential short or extreme lows for potential dip buy. So that's why I put SNCR on the watch list. So there you have it. That is the watch list. And for any newbies, I usually take a few minutes kind of just to fill you guys in. And for also some of you guys that may not know about this, we are obviously a rapidly growing community. We have over 15,000 members on our Facebook right now. So our Facebook group, just so if it's confusing to you, we are the Bullish Bears. That's who we are on Facebook, on our website, on YouTube. But we do title our groups differently. We title our group Stock Market Community rather than the Bullish Bears, just to differentiate from our fan page. And also I have some secret reasons as to why I do that. But again, when you are posting, if you ever have questions or you want to interact with the group and have any like questions, stuff like that, make sure you post in the group Stock Market Community. Obviously, you can see over 15,000 members here. This is where everybody interacts and really helps each other out. We really try to keep a clean community, no spammers, stuff like that. So if you see people spamming, just report them. We'll either delete the post or delete and block the user. We're super quick about that. So again, post your questions, interact, everything right here in Stock Market Community. And then we have our fan page over here, which is Bullish Bears. This is where we post our updates and we post trade ideas, stuff like that. So make sure not only are you a member of our group, make sure you like and follow. So like and follow our fan page, Bullish Bears on Facebook. Again, this is where we post stuff where you can kind of see Tim, Dan, and I and get our messages directly more. It's hard to get our messages in our own group because so many people post on a daily basis. So make sure you like and follow our fan page. You'll see our updates when we post over here, as well as every morning at 9 a.m. we post Trade Ideas Pre-Market Movers, which is our scanner of choice. We absolutely love Trade Ideas. And if you're on a budget, when you can afford it, we highly recommend getting Trade Ideas. If you purchase through us, it helps us out as a community. Here's our referral link over here, and you just enter the discount code BullishBears15, all caps at discount. You'll save 15%, as well as Benzinga, which is our live news site of choice. They are absolutely awesome. We love Benzinga. Again, a little bit pricey, both of these tools. Only get them when you can afford them. You get a 25% discount with Bullish Bears 25, all lowercase. A lot of times, Benzinga will get the news, and the news will come out really quickly before it hits the scanner. So that's why having both these tools is great, because you can pick something up on Benzinga before it hits Trade Ideas and get your position sooner, whether it's day trading or with options. So again, we love Trade Ideas and Benzinga. We post some of the stuff in the morning before 9 a.m. That's why it's important to like and follow our fan page so you get the notifications. A couple other things, if you have not been over to our website yet, make sure you head over to bullishbears.com. Subscribe right here to our nightly watch list. This is a video that I'm making. We email out the watch list at night, as well as we also send out Trade Ideas options movers up, the call side and the put side. So if you're an options trader, we send out the ones that are moving every single day. You obviously got to do your own due diligence to see which ones you like, but we're sending you what people are actually really looking at. So we're giving you a lot of the Trade Ideas scans at night. So take a look, and take advantage of that, because, Trade Ideas is a $100 a month tool. It's still important to have as a scanner, but if you can't afford it right now, at least use our watch list, pre-market watch list, as well as the option movers that are moving at night, and take advantage of that tool. Again, that's $100 a month for that tool, and we're posting a lot of the great information for you for free. So make sure you take advantage. Also, if you have not joined our trade room yet, come join us over here. We have, I think, over 550 people in our Skype trade room right now. We apologize if you've requested access. It takes us a little while to approve you because we get so many notifications. So give us a couple days, few days to approve you. But our trade room is awesome. And just like we've been, sharing in each of the videos lately, most trade rooms cost $100 to $150 a month. And we're providing our trade room for free to our community members. If you do the math, over 500 members in our trade room, times $100 a month, at least, at minimum, that's $50,000 per month that we could be making in potential revenue that we're not. So we're basically giving that income up. We're not getting that back in donations right now. We're not getting anywhere near that. So we are taking, we're doing a risky business model. We're doing a model that's completely different than everybody else. And it's kind of like a faith-based or community-based model. We're having faith in our community members that they see value in what we provide to them, and they're going to be willing to donate to us. So rather than charging them $100 or $150 a month, they can choose. If you see here, there's a contribute button right over here to donate to us, and we leave it in our community members' hands whether they want to donate or not donate to us. And not only do we leave it in their hands, we leave what they want to donate to us. So we leave it in your hands. If you see we're worth $100 or $50 a month monthly and you'd like to donate to us, then we leave that in your hands. If you think $10 or $25 a month because you're on a budget, we try to make it affordable for everybody. So if you see value in us we just leave it in your hands what you'd like to donate to us. We also have one-time donations down over here. So again, we could easily, just in our trade room alone right now, charge $100 a month. And but we're not doing that. Again, will we promise that we won't do that someday? No. We ideally don't want to. Again, there's no promises. So it's really up to you guys as community members. Everybody can afford at least $10 a month donations. If you can't, then you're probably in the wrong industry. Not to be insulting, but if you're going to invest in the stock market, just one trade alone costs $10 a month. So if you don't see at least $10 of value monthly in what we're offering, I don't know what to say to you, but we just, again, no pressure to donate, but in order for us to keep this model going and put all this time and effort and give you all of these alerts and trades and trade rooms and content, we need to survive and grow off of your monthly donations. So we greatly appreciate them. So if you'd like to donate, you can just click the contribute button. Make sure you take our free trading courses. We have a couple $1,000s worth of free trading courses over here, as well as our merchandise. We have some awesome merchandise, the Bullish Bears logo. You'll see our stores over here with our Hope is Real logo and slogan. We have ladies apparel, men's apparel, kids, hat, zip-up hoodies, mugs, gifts. So we pretty much have everything. We have a whole brand. Again, we're looking to do something differently. We're looking to obviously really help people and keep this donation-based model going, but there's no way that we can do that unless each and every person in our community helps to keep this trend going. So again, if you like our merchandise, feel free to buy some over here. We greatly appreciate it. And pretty much last but not least, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the little bell over here to get notifications. Watch all of our videos. You know, we have tons of content. Look at all this free content that we're not charging for. We're just literally making it simple. If you just look at something like this, you'll look at, whoa, that was loud, sorry. Technical analysis. Oops, still not doing it. The whole playlist, it won't show. Oh, maybe I got it this way.
What are Nadex by?
Sorry how loud that is. So here you go. You can see just all of these just simplified videos. Just trying to make things simple for you guys. Make sure you take advantage of this stuff and just really learn. If you want to learn how to become a good trader, just come over here and just look at these videos and study them. Again, we're providing all this content. Take advantage of it. So make sure you like our videos, comment, share them, and hopefully we're of help. So again, hopefully this video helped you guys, and happy trading tomorrow. Enjoy.